actually has a mute on it. So if I have to call. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 3.
Any kids that want to participate in the little kids run after the national anthem can meet up behind the Chaparrals dugout.
By the dawn's early light, so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam. Yeah, we had a nice crowd out there. Oh, I get the. Oh! Okay. Yes. When in doubt, shut it off. When in doubt, shut your mouth. You don't know what to say. No, we'll put it out. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Well, he can pump it up. John Rickinger.
Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to tonight's Dairyland League meeting between the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks and the Marshfield Chaparrals. Starting lineup for the Redhawks. Leading off and playing left field, number 6, Jacob Whitfleet. Batting second, playing third, number 12, Caden Singbush. Batting third and catching, number 5, Benny Fonte. Batting fourth, playing center field, number 14, Garrett Huber. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, number 25, Carson Klaus. Batting sixth, playing second base, number 29, Jesse Fritz. Batting seventh, playing first base, number 27, Todd Boudreau. Batting eighth, in the starting pitcher, number 20, Blaine Whalen. And batting ninth, playing right field, number 8, Ryan Searing. Also is number 10, Carson Gunderson, number 13, Ethan Peters. Now your starting lineup for the Marshfield Chaparrals. Leading off and catching, number 1, Colton Schillinger. Batting second, playing second base, number 2, Isaiah Byrol. Batting third, playing center field, number 25, Riley Bauman. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 7, Caden Schillinger. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 5, Gage Worley. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, number 9, Will Lee. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 14, Chase Higgins. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 22, Nick Urban. Batting ninth, playing third base, number 8, Carson Drschel. And pitching, number 4, Kenny Schultz. Non-starters for the Chaparrals, Al Lalacata, Cole Hedinger, Sean Bryant, Brent Eastad, Cale Weisenberger, and Logan Homolka. Singing tonight's national anthem will be Joe Anderson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking live at Jack Hackman Field as Husky Sports proudly brings you Marshfield Chaparrals baseball as they host the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks. Joe Anderson here, joined by the maestro of the modulator, Mr. Garrett Short. We're going to do a great game for you tonight. Opening night for the Chaps is their first game of the season. Let's look at the defense for the Chaparrals as the kids run around the bases with the Chaparrals flag. Catching tonight is Colton Schillinger. At first base is Gage Worley. Isaiah Byral is the second baseman. Karsten Jersley mans third base. Will Lee, longtime shortstop, number 9, is there tonight. In left field is Mr. Nick Urban. Riley Bauman is in center field. Chase Higgins is in right. DHing tonight is Caden Schillinger and Kenny Schultz on the hill for the Chaparrals. First night for baseball here for the Chaparrals this season. The Redhawks, oh, by the way, Luke Wirtz is the manager of the Chaparrals. He will face a very good Redhawks team. Jacob Whiffley will lead things off for the Redhawks. He's the left fielder. Caden Singbush, the third baseman. Then followed by Benny Fonte at catching. Batting fourth would be Garrett Huber in center field. Carson Klaus is the shortstop. Jesse Fritz, second baseman. Todd Boudreau is at first, batting seventh. Blaine Wallen pitching tonight, and he's batting eighth. And Ryan Searing, the number 9 hitter, in right field. Umpires tonight are in red, white, and blue with stars jerseys.
Change that to Hunter.
Hunter Boudreau? Oh, okay. Mr. Kromanacher, help me do a correction here. That's good. I'll make that. That's why you always do things in pencil. I'm always kind of leery of people who do scorebooks in pen. I've never had that much bravery. Let's see who we have for reserves for both teams. Well, we're going to start things off here with leadoff hitter Jacob Whiffley leading things off for the Redhawks. I knew there was a reason why I shouldn't have put those lineup cards back in the blue folder. And first pitch.
First pitch temperature 74 and sunny.
At 7:07 and it's 74 degrees. Count even in a ball and a strike. Popped up in the right field. Oh, what a grab by Jesse Fritz. Oh, pardon me. By Isaiah Byral. I knew I had that wrong. Byral with a great catch to start out the game. One down brings up Caden Singbush, the third baseman.
Caden Singbush.
Had the opportunity to sing the national anthem tonight. Appreciate that. They give me the opportunity to do that. Several high schools as well. First pitch. High and away for ball one. Count 2-0, I think. Here's the pitch. Called strike. Count is 1-1. Kenny Schultz starting tonight, lefty for the Chaparrals. Make that 1-2. Umpires bedecked in red, white, and blue with the flag style shirts tonight in tribute to Memorial Day. And the pitch walked him. So Singbush will draw a walk. They'll bring up Benny Fonte, B-I-N-N-Y, Benny.
Benny Fonte.
Where's number 5? 74 degrees out tonight. Supposed to get up to 90 or close to the 90s by Wednesday, but then they're talking about rain. Chopper is going to stay foul. Snagged by Worley over to second. And Fonte will reach on the fielder's choice. So 2 away. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Garrett Huber, number 14. Jesse Fritz, the head coach for the Hawks until Caleb Kromenacher comes back. He's unable to be in attendance tonight. And the pitch, called strike. Schultz shooting BBs here tonight. Here in the top of the first from the mound. Checks the runner, comes to the plate, swing and a miss for strike 2. I've got 2 brats. Garrett's got a bag of Sour Patch Kids. Right? Is that right? Oh, I was right. Cool. 0-2 the count with 2 away. 1 on. And the pitch. Inside for ball 1. Beautiful night to come up to the ballpark. Nice evening. A lot of the kids are out of school now in several area districts. They've had their last day. Free admission to get in. Watch good baseball. Foul down the first baseline into the Redhawk dugout. Carson Klaus, the on-deck hitter, he's retrieved the ball. 1-2 the count to Huber. The pitch. Fouled off. A couple of new faces on the team for the Shaps tonight. A couple of old hats as well. One and 2 pitch coming up. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. No hits, no runs, no errors. 1 walk, 1 left on. We head to the bottom of the first. We're scoreless here from Hackman. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Welcome back to Chaparrals Baseball. Hey friends, Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Defensively for the Redhawks, Hunter Boudreau at first, Jesse Fritz, the second baseman, Caden Singbush, the third baseman, Carson Klaus at short, the outfield, left to right, Jacob Whipfley, Garrett Huber, Ryan Searing. Behind the plate is Benny Fonte, and on the mound is Blaine Wallen. He will face Colton Schillinger, Isaiah Byrell, and Riley Bauman to lead things off here in the bottom of the first for the Shaps. A Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services, from loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records. They have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Busy week here in Marshfield. It's going to be Dairy Days this coming weekend, so a lot of activities going on. And, of course, never a quiet moment on Zaleski Sports. We've always got something going.
Leading off for the Chaparrals, the catcher,
Thank you for tuning in tonight. Joe Anderson here along with Garrett Short to bring you the opening night for the Marshfield Chaparrals. And they'll be facing Blaine Wallen. And his first pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. A lot of graduations the last 2 Saturdays and Sundays. Had a chance to go to a really good party today for a couple of young ladies from Marshfield, Columbus. They're going places. They're going into marketing and into music education. And wish them nothing but the best and Godspeed on their futures. Count is 2-1 to Schillinger. And he hits a ground ball foul past Luke Wirtz at third. Luke, the head banana of the Chaparrals. Chatting with Luke before the game, found out he's the same age as my son. Or he's actually younger than my oldest son. And base hit to left. And Whipfley will scoop it up and get it in. So a leadoff single for Colton Schillinger. And the Chaps will bring up Isaiah Byrell.
batting second, number 2, Isaiah Byrell.
Chaps wearing their camo jerseys tonight. They've got several jerseys that they wear. Redhawks in the light blue. Called the strike. They had gyros today at the graduation party, and I had 3. Oh, were they good. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. One nice thing about going to grad parties, and, congratulating kids, and food is good. 0-2. Throw back to first. Boudreaux will squeeze it and toss it back. Pretty nice crowd on hand tonight here at Jack Hackman Field. The pitch in the dirt gets past Fonte, and Schillinger will get the second on the pass ball. Fonte slaps his leg in disgust with himself. One and 2 the count with Schillinger at second. The pitch fouled away. Hope it doesn't hit our car because we park close. Garrett and I like to park by that tree. I always like to park by a tree, but it's fairly close to the stadium here. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 to Byrell. So one away. We'll bring up Riley Bauman, the center fielder.
Number 25, Riley Bauman.
Kind of like these camo jerseys the Chaps have on. They're kind of cool looking. I don't like the camo ones that the Padres wear. If you ever look at the Padres game, I just don't like those. It's just my opinion. Here's the pitch. Another one that was a 59-foot fastball. Fonte keeps it in front of him. Schillinger will advance to third and round and look. So you got a runner at third with 1 out. And Bauman has a 1-0 count to him. Make that 1-1. Yeah, Lucius Messerschmidt, he came up and said hello. Haven't seen him since last summer. Quite a character. Ball's low. 2-1 the count to Bauman. Yeah. I just don't care for those. Garrett pulled up the Padres camo jerseys. I just don't care for, the uniforms I really don't like are those Giants ones with the big G that's kind of, ugh. They're orange and white. Oh, they're just, ugh. Fly ball left field. Will it stay fair? No. The ones I think are pretty cool that are different are the Dodgers when they wear their dark blues. When they do like for Spanish-speaking games, the Los Dodgers. I like the Giants do when they do the Spanish-themed ones, the Gigantes. Those are cool. Right through the wickets, a Singbush at third. That'll drive in a run. So Bauman with an RBI single to left will bring in the first run of the game. 1-0 Shaps here in the bottom of the first with one out and one on. Caden Schillinger. Playing Moni Moni. There are different lyrics to that we will not share on the network, but I know I've sung them. I'm not doing it tonight. Count as 1-0 to Caden Schillinger, the DH. Bowman at first, one in, one out. Ooh, Wallen got that to drop right in the bucket. Good curveball. Count even at a ball in the strike. Oh, hit him. So Schillinger hit by pitch. Bauman will trot the second. We'll bring up Gage Worley, the first baseman.
That was number 7, Caden Schillinger.
Ryan Duran, he was a famous Yankee in the 1950s, originally from Cazenovia, Wisconsin. Big, tall guy, wore glasses, threw about 95, 100 miles an hour every pitch. Had control issues. And Yogi Berra was the catcher of the Yankees then. Called the ball. And when Duran would come in to relieve, every ball would go in the screen or the dirt, and Yogi would say to the batter coming up, I don't know where this is going to go. I have no idea where the pitches are going to go. Foul away, they had to hit and run on. And then Duran the batter would get in there and be half terrified, and Duran would throw 3 strikes right down the middle of Broadway and strike you out. He just, career cut short due to substance abuse. He had some issues with the drink, but he was a good player when he was on. 2-1 the count to Worley, and Wallen will toss back to second. Riley Bauman back in time. Got those brand new jerseys a little dirty now. The pitch inside. Young Blaine Wallen on the mound for the Redhawks. Checks the runner, comes to the plate. Called a strike. Worley tried to convince him by tossing the bat. Didn't get it. Count's now full at 3-2. No aluminum bats here, all wooden. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, could be one. In the hole deep, Klaus. Got him. Good throw from Carson Klaus, dug deep in the hole.
Number 9, the shortstop, Will Lee.
Will Lee comes up as Riley Bauman moves to third, and Caden Schillinger at second now with 2 away. And the dangerous shortstop Will Lee with the bat, and hits a little number right back to Wallen to end the inning. Shaps get 1, and after 1 inning of play, it is 1-0 Chaparrals. You're watching Marshfield Shaps baseball on Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
The promised land. On and they go free ride.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
One brat successfully eaten. Carson Klaus leading off the top of the second. Count is 2-0. Kenny Schultz with the pitch. Strike. Klaus, Fritz, and Boudreau drew up for the Redhawks here in the second. That pitch high and away. Yeah, big doings here this weekend in Marshfield for Dairy Days. Parade is on Saturday at 11 o'clock. Strike called. That always brings a lot of people to town. Foul away. Garrett always fills up a gallon jug worth of water before each game. He's already got it half gone, and we're only in the top of the second. 3-2. That's a strikeout. So one away brings up Jesse Fritz. Second strikeout of the game for Kenny Schultz.
The second baseman, Jesse Fritz.
Jesse Fritz in charge tonight of the club. John Kromenacher coaching at first. He's the one who started this team last year. Count is 1-0. Fritz kind of reminds me of Charlie Blackmon of the Colorado Rockies. He's got that long hair and the beard. 2-0 count. Make it 3-0. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time. And find your next employer at expresspros.com. Fritz draws the walk with one out. It's Hunter Boudreau.
First baseman, number 27, Hunter Boudreau.
So Boudreau, the first baseman, steps in the bat. On deck is Blaine Wallen. Schultz comes to the plate, swing and a miss for strike one. Throw over to first. Sign up for Fleet Farm Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Strike called. 0-2 to Hunter Boudreau. Schultz gets the sign from Schillinger. Comes set. And the pitch. And another strikeout. Got him. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Kenny Schultz. With 2 away, that brings up Blaine Wallen, the pitcher.
The pitcher, number 20.
And Blaine is the number 8 hitter in the lineup for the Redhawks. Kenny Schultz, very impressive here in his first outing for the Chaps. He throws over to first. Hey, the Viaduct Bar and Grill in Marshfield serves juicy half-pound burgers daily. The Viaduct Bar and Grill is also home to cold drinks and fish fry Fridays. The Viaduct Bar and Grill on Marshfield's fabulous northwest side. Hey, the road is fixed by the Viaduct, too, so you can get there. Fly ball, center field. It's going to drop into the glove of Isaiah Byrell, the second baseman. That'll end the threat. After 1.5 innings, it's still Chaparrals 1 and Redhawks nothing. You're watching Chef's Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
For the second inning raffle prizes. First ticket for Bar and Grill.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet, and going on now through the end of May, the Spring Tire Plus event, which means huge saving on select tires. $50 rebates, $70 rebates, up to $100 rebates on select tires. Going on now through May 31st.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Welcome back to Chef's Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Chase Higgins will lead things off. Nick Urban and Karsten Jersley. And a high fly ball. Fritz will get the put out for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Number 22.
Just saying that the road by the viaduct by Highway 13 north of Marshfield, that's open again. That little section needed a lot of work, and it's really nice to drive on now. We drove on it today. The left fielder, Nick Urban, first at bat, number 8 hitter. Blaine Wallen gets him to ground a base hit up the middle, out of reach of Jesse Fritz. I'll put Urban at first with Karsten Jersley, the third baseman.
The third baseman, Karsten Jershell.
Jersley. The only reason I know that you say it that way is that there in my hometown of Kendall, my parents knew of people with the last name of Jersley. 0-1 the count, and foul out of play. All of a sudden, Jersley 0-2. And a strikeout, and Urban gets the stolen base. And Jersley will go down on strikes for the second out. I'll bring up the top of the order, and Colton Schillinger, who singled in the top of the bottom of the first, and ended up coming in on an RBI single from Riley Bauman to make it 1-0. Count is 2-0 to Schillinger. Nick Urban at second. Pretty good lead. Wallen will check him. Popped him up. It's going to be in the infield. Singbush calls for it and makes the catch. Urban stranded at second. No runs on one hit and one left on. We head to the third. 1-0. Chaparrals, you're watching Chaps Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield, all types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Back to Chaparrals Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Joe Anderson joined by Garrett Short. Top of the third and leading things off for the Redhawks is Ryan Searing. And then Jacob Whiffley and Caden Singbush due up here in the third. Game about a half an hour old. First pitch was at 7:07. Right now it's 7:37. Boy, 30 minutes right on the dot. Right fielder Ryan Searing, the number 9 hitter in the lineup tonight. Sun peeking out from the clouds. And struck him out. One away brings up the top of the order, and Jacob Whiffley, who popped up to Isaiah Byrell in the first. Got my brats done. Garrett's still working on the Sour Patch Kids. Big bag. Bunt. It's going to go foul. How much? 1 pound, 12.8 ounces. Holy cow. And he'll have that gone. And he'll have it eaten up before the game's done. He's quite the fisherman, too. He told me he's going to make me a fish dinner some night. And he's, yeah. 1-1 the count. Fouled away. Back against the screen for strike 2. Hey, if you didn't watch the Indianapolis 500 yesterday, boy, the very end, the last 10 laps took about 45 minutes to an hour to complete. There goes the Ducks. Count is 1-2. And low in the dirt to Whipfley. And they had an accident where one lad hit the wall and turned around, and another guy came in and brushed his back tire with the front tire of the car that had hit the wall, and that back tire flew over the fencing, the protective fencing, and went up in the air and over the fencing and hit a car past the stands. How would you like to have a tire about the size of a stove coming at you at 200 miles an hour? Luckily, nobody was hurt. And strike 3 right down Broadway, and Whipfley down on strikes for the second out. No, we watched that yesterday we had a birthday party for my daughter and my oldest son. They're both born in May, and everybody was in the Madison area where they will all be living again. My daughter's finishing up grad school at Northwestern, has a job back in Madison, and we were there and watched the Indy 500, and that was one of those wow. Fly ball, high, Sangbush floats it out to Bauman, and Bauman will make the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. Head to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Shaps. You're watching Chaparrals baseball on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Shaps Baseball. Hey, it's time to get back to work. It's time to find a great job with great pay at Nikolai Construction. Find year-round work with carpentry, concrete, and steel that has you home every night. Stop in and see Brad or Rob at Nikolai Construction on 29th Street in Marshfield. Get back to work with Nikolai Construction. And Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Clover.
Isaiah Byro.
Isaiah Byro leading things off here in the bottom of the third. Blaine Wallen in his third inning of work. Byro, a strikeout victim in the first. Swings and misses. Makes it count 1-1. Yeah, big festivities going on here in Marshfield this coming weekend, so make sure to, if you get a chance, to come over and check them out. Parade Saturday at 11 o'clock. Pretty busy day on the network tomorrow. We've got sectional softball as the Columbus Dons head down to Wisconsin Rapids and take on the defending Division V state champs, the Assumption Royals. And that's in the sectional semifinal. And a strikeout for Wallen on Byro. So back-to-back caught-looking strike threes.
The center field blower.
It's his third strikeout of the game for Wallen. And 2 of them are by Byro. Riley Bauman with an RBI single in the first. That pitch in the dirt. H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. They offer top wages along with a very generous benefits package. You can get health, dental, life, and disability, 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. H&S is looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shifts. Apply online at hsmgco.com. 3-0 the count to Riley Bauman. Wallen has yet to walk a batter until I said that, and he just did. First walk given up by Blaine Wallen, and Riley Bauman, the recipient. Caden Schillinger, the DH, was hit by a pitch in the first. Ended up being stranded at second.
Number 7, Caden Schillinger.
Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue is ready to help you get the summer's best cut and color. Schedule an appointment at Blues Hair Studio to look your summer best. And the runner goes, and Bauman is in there. Count is 1-0 to Schillinger. Big right-hander sets. And they got a pickle. And call him out. I don't know. The lads up here on the other side of the press box are saying it was a balk. He's got to come to a distinct pause in his motion. And it didn't look like he did, but needless to say that that's out. It just went. And that'll be the second strikeout of the inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We head to the fourth. Shaps leading 1-0. You're watching Chaparrals baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Bottom of the fourth inning here at beautiful Jack Hackman Field in downtown Marshfield. Chaparrals leading the Redhawks 1-0. Joe Anderson and Garrett Short here bringing you tonight's matchup. And a ground ball. And Worley will ground out for the first out of the fourth inning.
Center fielder, number 14, Garrett Huber.
Helps if I have the right side up. So Fonte grounds out. There we go. That's what we want. And Garrett Huber, the center fielder, a strikeout victim in the first. The batter. Heading to count 1-0. As Kenny Schultz is in his fourth inning of work for the Shaps. Struck out 5 so far. Only walked 1. Scratch that, make that 2. yet to give up a hit. And that pitch in the dirt. Talked to Luke Wirtz, and Luke was very, very high on his pitching staff. Thought they were going to do very well this year. We play 9 innings. And a ground ball to right field for Huber. And there is a mercy rule after 7. But I don't think we're going to be looking at that tonight. We've got a pitcher's duel here into the 4th inning. And Carson Klaus, a strikeout victim in the 2nd, will hit for the Redhawks. Strike called. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Chop foul. Garrett Huber at first with 1 away. Carson Klaus, counted on him, is 0-2. Right field and is in the shadows. Edging in from right to left. That pitch outside for ball 1. Sectional softball and regional baseball tomorrow on the network. Tune into that. Check on YouTube. Get notifications of activities on Zaleski Sports. And remember, it's always free. If somebody says you have to pay to watch Zaleski Sports, they're full of baloney. Throw back to first. Ooh, close. Worley thought he had him, but the umpire says nope. Remember, I always umpire much better up here when I'm about 300 feet away. Huber beat it. Just beat the tag. Much to the chagrin of the Chaparrals fans sitting in front of us in the grandstand here.
The second baseman, Jesse Fritz.
And Klaus struck out for the second out. That's why Garrett's here, to make sure that I'm honest. And a fly ball to Fritz will end it. No runs on 1 hit and 1 left. Head to the bottom of the 4th. Marshfield leading Wisconsin Rapids 1-0. You're watching Shaps Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Chaparrals Baseball. Just to finish up on our friends from Crystal Finishing Systems. They have openings in manufacturing and fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. You can join that Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. And Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Bottom of the 4th. It'll be Gage Worley, Will Lee, and Chase Higgins.
Number 5, the first baseman.
And Worley, 0 for 1, a ground out in the first. And pitch called the ball. 1-0. Chaparrals lead here in the bottom of the fourth. He scored 1 run in the bottom of the first, and that's all the scoring we've seen this evening. Shadows creeping in more and more in Hackman here from right to left. Fly ball, center field, back goes Huber. Huber under it, makes the catch for the first out. Will Lee.
The shortstop, number 9.
I said he was a dangerous hitter. He is, and then he hit a little pop out to Blaine Wallen in his first at bat. I'll tell you, Will gets a hold of a ball, it'll fly. Strike right down Central Avenue. Chop foul. Lee now 0-2, the shortstop. Here's the pitch. Wow! That's one of those where he threw the bat at the ball to try to hit it, and the bat went farther than the ball went. So strikeout victim is Will Lee. It's one of those you throw the bat at the ball and hope you hit it. Chase Higgins kind of does a little bit of a dance saying, yeah, we won't do that again. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. And Higgins popped up to Jesse Fritz. He takes strike 1. A lot of youngsters on the team this year. Some old hands and some new young lads as well. And Higgins falls behind 0-2 quickly. I'll tell you, Wallen works fast. And the pitch popped up, foul out of play. Brent Eastad coaching at first for the Shaps. Luke Wirtz coaching at third. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Grabbed by Klaus. And Boudreau with the squeeze for the out. So 3 up, 3 down. No hits, no runs, no errors, nobody left. Fast-moving game. We head to the top of the 5th. 1-0 Shaps. You're watching Marshfield Chaparral Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Welcome back, friends. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Kerry Van Aert State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. Marshfield residents, you can find Kerry Van Aert State Farm on Facebook to get started. 1-0 here in the 5th. And leading things off for the Redhawks is Hunter Boudreau, followed by Blaine Wallen and Ryan Searing. 7, 8, 9 hitters in the lineup. Hunter Boudreau, a strikeout victim in the 2nd. And Lucius remembers my nickname from last year, Papa Joe, because I think I'm like the oldest guy up here. Just turned 60. Chopper fielded by Singbush. Long throw in time to get the out.
Number 20.
Blaine Wallen. It's Whalen? Whalen? I've been calling him Blaine Wallen, so friends from Rapids, don't be mad at me. And he ground ball Fritz to Boudreau. 2 up, 2 down. So with 2 outs, that brings up Ryan Searing. I believe Ryan used to play here my first year. This is my 3rd year of doing Shaps baseball.
Number 8, the right fielder, Ryan Searing.
And with 2 away and bases empty, Searing takes ball 1. Ryan struck out and was tagged out on the drop 3rd strike by Schillinger. I think it's Wallen. Two and 1 to count to Ryan Searing with 2 outs, and he fouls that one away to make the count 2-2. Jacob Whiffley will trot over and pick up the foul ball. Game moving along pretty fast. Started at 7:07. We're already in the 5th. You like games like this? They get a nice flow. You get a chance to enjoy the game. Schultz. Oh, we have a new pitcher. I didn't catch that. Cole Weisenberger is pitching, and I didn't catch that. I apologize for that. So Cole Weisenberger is on the hill here, friends. I'm sorry about that. So Searing will reach on an error with 2 outs, and this will bring up Jacob Whiffley. And fly ball, foul. The line on Kenny Schultz, 4 innings, 1 hit, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Gave up that hit in the bottom of the 4th. And Cole Weisenberger pitching for the Chaparrals here in the top of the 5th. And got a strikeout to end the inning. So Whiffley goes down on strikes. Good first inning for Weisenberger. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Marshfield leading Wisconsin Rapids 1-0. You're watching Chaparrals baseball on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Let's figure this out.
Trouble with Lucius up here, you start talking to him and you can't quit stop. He's just interesting to chat with. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Joe Anderson here, joined by the maestro of the modulator, Mr. Garrett Short, bringing you tonight's game. 1-0. And leading off here will be Nick Urban. He takes ball 1. Blaine Wallen still pitching for the Redhawks. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms, with roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock. I'll talk about that in a minute. A base hit the right, could be 2. Here goes Urban. He's on his horse. Could be 3. Rounding second, going to third. And Urban will pull up with a triple. Good hit for Nick Urban to lead off the bottom of the 5th with a triple. Again, talking about Heartland Farms, nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms, with roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock. This 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farms 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Karsten Jersley, 2-0. Driving up on Highway 39 last night, past that sign on said Hancock turnoff, and I thought of Heartland Farms. Ground ball off the mound. Fritz tracks it down. Urban stayed put at third. Didn't want to run himself out of the inning. 1 away brings up the top of the order, and Colton Schillinger. Boy, it's been a beautiful weekend. I mean, just nice, warm temperatures, cool at night. You can leave the windows open and be comfortable and get a good night's sleep. It's supposed to get pretty hot and muggy on Wednesday, but chance of rain. And Schillinger, 1 for 2. A single and a run scored in the first and popped up to Sengbush in the second. He's got Nick Urban at third with a leadoff triple with 1 away. Count now 3-0. Foul back. Yeah, the Redhawks won the league last year and came into the tournament and didn't fare very well. The Brill Millers ended up winning the tournament for this area. That pitch in the dirt, but Urban's going to stay put as it was ball 4 to Schillinger. We'll see if Luke Wirtz puts the double steal on here. And Isaiah Byral, 0 for 2. He's been struck out twice looking. And they're going to send him. They're going to throw down the second. He gets by Fritz. And Urban's going to come in. And right on his heels is Schillinger. So Schillinger with a stolen base. And Urban will come in on the air for the second run of the game here for the Chaparrals. Here's the pitch. And this is Byral still at bat. His count is 1-0. And he hits a little flare to right field that's going to hit the ground. So an RBI single for Isaiah Byral. Drives in the second run of the inning to make it 3-0. Chaparrals.
Number 25, Riley Bauman.
And Riley Bauman. RBI single in the first and walked in the third. Throw back to first. Back in time. Yeah, Friday night they're having a big I'm a member of the Marshfield Civic Band. We're giving a little concert at the Columbia Park. And now they call a balk. Yeah. That will allow Byrell to advance to second. Friday night, I believe at 7 o'clock at Columbia Park, just over the Veterans Parkway to the north of us here. Beautiful Columbia Park. Bandstand, I think, was built in 1931. It's kind of a cool place to play at. And I know that they're having the dairy breakfast Friday morning at the fairgrounds. So if you're looking for something to do this week, come to Marshfield. In between all the ball games that are going on. Here's the pitch. Strike called. 2-1 to Riley Bauman, with Isaiah Byrell at second. 2 runs in here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch. And base hit the left. And Whitfleet will scoop it up. Oh, they're going to send him. We're going to have a play at the plate. And he's in. So Byrell turns on the Jets and scores. An RBI single for Bauman, and he'll end up at second. Causes Garrett to eat 3 or 4 more Sour Patch Kids. Getting almost down to the bottom of the... Oh, he's picking out the ones he likes, or the ones you don't like. Oh, he likes them all. Caden Schillinger hit by a pitch and struck out. Takes strike 1. So 3 runs here in the bottom of the 5th, and it's now 4-0. And that pitch inside to Schillinger. Count even at a ball and a strike. And Blaine Wallen, who had been cruising, only giving up 1 run, has given up 3 here in the 5th, and that's a fouled out of play. Hey, for the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals and tell Brian, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. And the pitch. If you want to talk to Brian about purchasing property or setting your goals, strike 3 to Schillinger for the second out.
The first baseman, Gage Worley.
And call Brian at Whitetail Properties at 715-213-4468. Again, Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties, 715-213-4468. 1-0 to Worley, and Worley hits it right back to Wallen, and Wallen gets the out. 3 runs here in the bottom of the 5th, and the Shaps increase their lead to 4-0. You're watching Chaparrals baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Everybody jamming out the YMCA by the village people here as we head to the 6th. Garrett's doing the dance. Gotta love Garrett. Good kid. If you have never met Garrett Short, once you meet him, you will never forget him. He's a good lad. How much is left? Oh, he's down about a half an inch left of the Sour Patch Kids out of about a 6-inch bag. Whew. To be 19 again. Oh, you didn't start him today? Oh, goodness sakes. Okay, good. Yesterday. I saw Charlie Moore today at the grad party. I always talk about Charlie Moore as we lead off the top of the 6th here. And this should be Caden Singbush. Get back to Charlie. This is going to be a senior at the ground ball. Jersley can't field it. And Singbush with a single to left. But Charlie, heck of a golfer. And a heck of a basketball player. I mean, that kid can shoot threes from... He can shoot them here from Hackman and make it into the basket at Columbus. Anyway, when he worked here a game last year, we always talk about how he drank 5 Cokes in about an hour. I couldn't drink 5 Cokes in a week and a half. Even when I was younger, that's ugh. Drink water. Yeah, water's better for you. So Fonte, the batter, he hits a little chopper. Lee will scoop it, get it over to first, and not in time. That was a close play. So back-to-back singles. Put runners in scoring position. That's Singbush. That was a tough play for Will Lee. It was just one of those. It was a high chop, and you couldn't charge it. You had to wait on it. And by the time he was able to get it in the glove, Fonte was about 3 steps from first base. And this is Garrett Huber. And Garrett, 1 for 2. Strikeout and a single. Weisenberger in his 2nd inning of work here. So young Cale Weisenberger on the mound for the Shaps here. Yeah, I get a chance to work the Columbus softball game at Assumption tomorrow. That should be a good contest. Got 31 people watching so far. That's cool. Shout out to Tanner Lepper, who's checked in tonight. Full count now to Garrett Huber with runners at first and second. Infield fly rule in effect with a full count. Here's the pitch. Little ground ball. It's going to stay fair. And Jersley fields it, but not in time to get the out. So back-to-back-to-back singles in the infield. Load the bases with nobody out.
Number 25, the shortstop.
So Carson Klaus, a strikeout victim, his first 2 at-bats, has a chance to knock in a run or 2 here with a base hit. And Weisenberger starts him out with ball 1. 33 now on the view. Weisenberger, the pitch. Fly ball, left field. Urban will make the catch. He'll throw to third. And the run will come in. So a sac fly for Carson Klaus. Brings in the first run for the Hawks. Fonte stayed at second as they got the out. They gave up the run to get the out. Now Jesse Fritz, a walk, and flew out to Chase Higgins and right. And ball 1. Kenny Schultz, good outing for the Shaps, 4 innings. Weisenberger now in his 2nd inning of work. And a chopper from Fritz. Lee can't handle it. That's very un-Will Lee-like.
Number 27, the first baseman, Hunter Boudreau.
Still infield fly rule in effect. And Hunter Boudreau, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. And he hits a little flare to right that's going to drop for a base hit and score 1. And there's 2 are going to come in. So Boudreau with an RBI, 2 RBI single. And things are getting interesting here in Jack Hackman.
Number 20, Blaine Wallen.
So we're going to have a meeting of minds on the mound here, as Luke Wirtz will step out. Wanted to say thank you for everybody for tuning in to the opening night of the Chaparrals here on Zaleski Sports. Beautiful night here at Jack Hackman Field. Busy week on the network as we've got softball and baseball. Tomorrow, Auburndale will be hosting sectional softball. Garrett Short will be there working that game. I'll be in Wisconsin Rapids working with Steve Maves as we bring you Columbus and Wisconsin Rapids Assumption for softball sectionals. Regional baseball tomorrow on the network. If you like high school athletics, especially softball and baseball, tune in. Meeting over. And Blaine Wallen, 0 for 2 with bases, runners at first and second, and 1 out. And Wallen swings and misses for strike 2. Weisenberger comes set and delivers. Fly ball right field. Higgins. It's going to get over his head. Now Fritz has got to really move it. Here goes Fritz. He's going to score. So an RBI single for Blaine Wallen brings in Jesse Fritz from second. He had Hunter Boudreau right on his tail. Boudreau ends up at third, and Wallen now at second.
Right fielder, Ryan Searing.
And we're tied at 4 here in the top of the 6th with only 1 out. And Ryan Searing 0 for 2. Strike out and reached on an error. He takes ball 1. Cole Weisenberger, second inning of work and hit hard here in the 6th. Gets a strike over. John Kromenacher said that the Hawks were going to be even stronger this year, he thought, maybe in many ways than last year. Fly ball, right field. Higgins makes the catch. And a sac fly will bring in the go-ahead run as Boudreau crosses the plate. So a sacrifice RBI fly for Ryan Searing.
The left fielder, Jacob Whipfley.
And the 9th batter of the inning, and Jacob Whipfley, 0 for 3, popped up and struck out twice. And he takes ball 1. Ground ball. Jersley over to first for the 3rd out. Strong 6th inning for the Hawks as they score 5 to take the lead. Now 5-4. You're watching Chaparrals baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated. bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
New pitcher for the Hawks, and Ethan Peters kind of doing the numbers here on Blaine Wallen. The treetop all the day long, romping and romping and singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin going tweet, 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 rockin' robin. 2, 3, 6. Line on Blaine Wallen, 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Gave up 4 runs. Bottom of the 5th here. And Will Lee, the batter, leading off, and he's down on strikes just like that. And we'll bring up Chase Higgins, the right fielder. Chase on the evening, 0 for 2. Popped up to Jesse Fritz at second and grounded out to Carson Klaus, the shortstop. And he swings and misses for strike 1. Marshfield led 1-0 heading into the bottom of the 5th, and the Chaparrals scored 3 to take the lead, 4-0. And a 5-run 6th for the Redhawks has given Wisconsin Rapids the lead now, 5-4. And a strikeout back-to-back for Mr. Peters. And that'll bring up Nick Urban. Nick 2 for 2. Single and a triple. He had a leadoff triple. In the bottom of the 5th, and the Chaparrals were looking good, and then gave up 5 in the top of the 6th. And the left-handed hitting Urban takes strike 1. Ground ball. Fritz will scoop it over to first, and he beats it out. So a single for Nick Urban. Urban getting a little raspberry from fans. So Karsten Jerschley. PA announcer had a little trouble getting the name correctly, so they're kind of giving him a little bit of the business too. So Jerschley, 0 for 2, number 9 hitter in the lineup tonight for the Chaparrals. And they sent Urban, and he's in there with a stolen base. Now they're getting all the uniforms dirty and dusty. That's what they always say. That's why they make washing machines. And that pitch way outside. Ethan Peters, a left-handed pitcher for the Hawks here in his first inning of work. 2 strikeouts and a single he's given up so far. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Strike 1. Yeah, it is strike 2. Now Garrett's starting to sing Rockin' Robin. 1-2 pitch. Low. 2-2. 2-2 the count with 2 outs. Nick Urban at second. Karsten Jersley awaits the pitch. Holds up. Count is full. 3-2. Peters thought he had it. Foul out of play. Karsten Jersley, the third baseman. 3-2. Nick Urban will go on contact with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Chopper. Ground. Singbush. And Boudreau with the glove gets the third out. No runs on 1 hit, 1 left on. We head to the top of the 7th. 5-4 Redhawks. You're watching Shaps Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet, and going on now through the end of May, the Spring Tire Plus event, which means huge saving on select tires. $50 rebates, $70 rebates, up to $100 rebates on select tires. Going on now through May 31st.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you, and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school. Chaparrals baseball. New pitcher for the Chaps and number 17. And that is Sean Bryant. Two innings of work for Cole Weisenberger. And Cole doing the numbers on for him. Two innings, 5 hits, no walks, struck out 1, and was 5 runs were scored during his time on the hill. So Sean Bryant, the third pitcher of the evening for Coach Luke Wirtz and the Chaparrals. The gallon of water is gone. Leading off top of the 7th for the Redhawks.
12, Caden Singbush.
Caden Singbush. Caden on the evening. 1 for 2 with a walk. And scored the first of the 5 runs in the 6th for the Redhawks. Led off the top of the 6th. They batted 9. They batted around. Scored 5 runs. Sean Bryant, number 17, the new pitcher for the Chaparrals. Here in the 7th. Count is 1-1, or 2-1. 5-4 Hawks. The pitch. Strike called. Fast-moving game. This game, first pitch was at 7:07. Yep. Lucius has got his own way of calling strikes. When I call strikes, it's strike! Or you'll hear them. Well, yeah, you'll hear mine too. Yeah. I'd like to see you call. Really? I've never seen you call. Oh, you've never seen me umpire? It's entertaining. Pardon me. And a walk given up to Caden Sengbush to lead off the top of the 7th.
The catcher, Benny Fonte.
Benny Fonte, 1 for 3. Fielder's choice, a ground out, and a single and a run scored in the 6th. 1 on, nobody out for Fonte. Sengbush. Safe. Good steal of second base. Another runner in scoring position for Fonte. Garrett Huber on deck for the Hawks. John Kraumenacher feels that this team, the Hawks, could be stronger this year than last year's team that won the league. Had some difficulties in the tournament, though, and did not emerge as the champs. Brill Millers came out the champs in that tournament last year. 1-1 the count with the runner at second. And a swing and a miss for strike 2. Benny Fonte, number 5. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Strikeout 4 for Sean Bryant.
For the Chaparrals, number 17, Sean Bryant. Next up for Rapids, center fielder.
Garrett Huber, the center fielder on the evening. A strikeout, a single, and a single. So 2 for 3 and a run scored for number 14. That pitch outside for ball 1. Caden Sengbush still at second with 1 out. And a fake throw to second. The Columbus Dons will play here tomorrow in a regional game versus Blair Taylor. I'm not sure if that game is at 4:30 or 5. I'm assuming 5, but when in doubt, check the WIAA website and see what time it says. I'll be in Wisconsin Rapids. Here's the pitch. Strike. Covering softball sectional semifinals between the Columbus Dons and the Assumption Royals. Steve Maves and I covering that game for you. That will start at 4:30. Bryant's pitch, low and away. Good knockdown by Schillinger. Keeps it in front of him. The count now 3-1. And sectional softball tomorrow in Auburndale. And Garrett will be there tomorrow. Shout out to all of those who've graduated and those who... The pitch. Ground ball. Byral will get the out at first. As Sengbush will advance to third on the ground ball out by Huber. Carson Klaus sack fly in that big 6th inning. 5 runs scored for the Hawks. He is 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts and a sack fly. And you've got Caden Singbush at third, and a little lazy fly ball to Byral will end it. 7th inning stretch time here in the ballpark. It is 5-4, Hawks over the Shaps. You're watching Chaparrals baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield, all types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Marshfield Chaparral Baseball. This is Joe Anderson doing with play-by-play. Garrett Short producing. The master of the modulator. And a leadoff hit here in the bottom of the 7th for Colton Schillinger. As you can hear the freight train running in the background heading north, Canadian National.
The second baseman, Isaiah.
A lot of tanker cars. I think they're empty as they head north, and they're full when they head south. And that'll bring up Isaiah Byral. Isaiah 1 for 3 with an RBI in the 5th. Scored a run in the 5th as well. It's behind the count 0-1. Bottom of the 7th. Shaps trailing the Hawks 5-4. Oh, and 2. Make that a strikeout for Byral. So with one away, it brings up Riley Bauman. Bauman a single and RBI in the 1st. Still walk in the 3rd and a single and an RBI in the 5th. So he is 2 for 3 with 2 RBI tonight, is Mr. Bauman. And he swings and misses at strike 1. Tell you, Ethan Peters come in and shut the door on the Chaparrals hitting here in his 2nd inning of work. A pitch outside for ball 1. Count even at a ball and a strike. Bottom of the 7th. 5-4. Bauman waits for the pitch from Peters. And it's inside and low for ball 2. Colton Schillinger at first. Peters comes set, checks the runner, goes to the plate, fouled away for strike 2. 2-2 the count. I think we're safe. I think we're far enough away we won't hit a fly ball, get a foul ball. Not so lucky for that Honda that got hit by the flying tire at the Indy 500 yesterday. Boy, the crunch, the front quarter panel. Made it look like a crushed potato chip. But I'll tell you, when you watched that live on air and you saw that happen as I did yesterday, it was just like, holy smoke, you thought it was going to go into the stands, but luckily it didn't. There was a gap in between the stands. Otherwise, there could have been some serious injuries that would have happened as Bauman draws the walk with 1 away.
Number 7, Caden.
So Caden Schillinger, 0 for 2. He was hit by a pitch in the first and struck out in the third and the fifth. 2 on, 1 out. Peters pitch outside for ball 1. Schillinger the DH. Peters pitch. Call the strike. Just got the outside corner. You know, we kind of chuckle about the umpires, but up here, it's nice to know if it's a strike or not, and this gentleman knows what he's doing. He will, if it's a strike, you'll know it. See what I mean? You know when Lucius, when he umpires behind the plate, you know it's a strike. And if you've ever seen me umpire, you know that you'll know it's a strike. And another strikeout. The second of the inning for Ethan Peters. So 2 away with 2 on. Brings up Gage Worley. Gage is 0 for 3. 2 ground outs and a fly out to center. Strike called. Boy, I tell you, Ethan Peters shooting strikes here. 2 outs, 2 on in a 1-run game. Worley looking for his first hit. The pitch. Call the ball low. Every umpire is different at how they call. You're supposed to make the strike distinct. I know for balls, I don't say anything. I just keep quiet. For the strikes, I do more of the, since I'm a singer and vocalist and music teacher, I do a lot more of that facial mask. Strike. More nasally. Saves on the chords. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ambulance going past us on Veterans Parkway. 2-2 with 2 outs and 2 on. Worley. Here's the pitch. It's outside. He gets past Fonte. Runners will advance 90 feet. Now Schillinger at third. Bauman at second. And the lights taking full effect here now on Jack Hackman as we get closer to 9 o'clock. This game started at 7:07. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. So 3 strikeouts in the inning for Ethan Peters. Puts out the threat. We head to the 8th inning where the Redhawks lead the Chaparrals 5-4. You're watching Chaps Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Store Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
You missed the singing. It's not going to come back. All right. Got to get my book added up here. I've been getting a little behind here. And Fritz leads things off and flies out to Searing for the first out. It'll bring up Hunter Boudreau. Touching you, sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Good times never seem so good. And the crowd continues on. 5-4. Hawks and Boudreau. 1 for 3 in the evening. And he'll ground out. And couldn't keep it in the glove. Boudreau, good effort, but couldn't hold it. Almost got it. Garrett made a joke. We will not repeat it.
Number 13, Ethan Peters.
So Ethan Peters now batting. Sean Bryan on the hill for his second inning for the Shaps here. Bryant with 1 strikeout on the evening in his second inning of work. And a fly ball by Peters high in right field. Higgins makes the catch for out number 2. Boudreau will stay at first, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Ryan Searing. And Ryan had a big sac fly in that 5-run 6th. Ryan 0 for 2. Strikeout and reached on an error, but had that sac fly in the 6th for an RBI. And take strike 1 from Sean Bryant. Bryant on the evening has struck out 1, walked 1, and not given up a hit. And Searing, the number 9 hitter in the lineup for the Hawks. And he hits a foul ball down the right field line. It's going to be out of play into the dugout. 5-4 Hawks. Joe Anderson and Garrett Short bringing you tonight's game. Bryant, the pitch. Call the ball. 2-2.
You don't want commercials then?
3-2 pitch with 2 outs. Runner at first. Searing. Pops it up. It's going to stay in the infield. Byro and Worley. And Worley makes the catch. 7.5 innings in. And it's still 5-4.
All right, get your blue tickets out again. Both of these winners will get
Hawks will be back. You're watching high school. You're high school. You're watching Chaparrals baseball on Zaleski Sports. Bottom of the 8th, Will Lee will lead things off for the Chaparrals. Willen has had a tough night at the plate, 0 for 3. Popped up to the pitcher and struck out in consecutive at-bats. Shaps with 1 in the first and 3 in the fifth, and Wallen and Peters have kind of shut the door on the offense of the Chaparrals tonight. 2-1 the count to leadoff hitter Will Lee here in the bottom of the 8th. Ethan Peters came in the 6th, and Lee will pop it up high, stays in the infield. Klaus makes the catch for out number 1.
Number 14, Chase Higgins.
So in one away, that'll bring up Chase Higgins. Higgins 0 for 3. And Higgins swings at strike 1. Nick Urban on deck. 6, 7, 8 hitters here in the bottom of the 8th. Peters pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. Low inside, but would have been a strike if he hadn't swung. Ground ball. Klaus to Boudreaux for the out. 2 up, 2 down for the defense of the Hawks. And that brings up the number 8 hitter, Nick Urban. Nick, 3 for 3. 2 singles and a triple.
Now batting, number 22.
A pitch inside for ball 1. Nick Urban, good game for him tonight. Takes ball 2. Number 8 hitter for the Chaparrals. Strike 1, and Urban doesn't agree with that. Two and 1 to count. Urban fouls that one off. Count even at 2. Approaching 9 o'clock here in Marshfield. Sunlight's still kind of, what do you call it, twilight. Ooh, strike 3 called on Urban, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We head to the top of the 9th with the Redhawks leading the Chaparrals 5-4. You're watching Chaps Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Welcome back to the 9th inning here at beautiful Jack Hackman Field in downtown Marshfield, where the Redhawks lead
Number 10, Carson Gunderson.
5-4. And we head to the top of the 9th here, and we have a pinch hitter coming in, number 10, Carson Gunderson. So Gunderson pinch hitting here for Jacob Whipfley to lead off the 9th. Still on the hill for Marshfield is Sean Bryant. And evens the count at 1-1. Sean in his 3rd inning of work. Walked 1, struck out 1, no runs allowed by Mr. Bryant. And a ground ball up the middle, scooped up by Will Lee, over to Worley, and he beats it out. So an infield single for Carson Gunderson. And that'll bring up the 3rd baseman and Caden Singbush. And Caden on the evening. Walk, fly out, single, run scored, and a walk. So 1 for 2 with 2 walks. They're going to talk things over and come back between Schillinger and Bryant. Singbush, the batter. Gunderson stays at first. The count is 2-0 to Caden Singbush. Bryant checks the runner, comes set, and delivers the pitch. Strike called. And the pitch. Golfed it. Byro. Could be 2. Double play. 6-4-3 double play.
The catcher, number 5, Benny Fonte.
So Benny Fonte will step in. Fonte on the night is 1 for 4. Fielder's choice, ground out, single, and a strikeout. Lee and a bad hop, and Fonte with the Jets on is going to reach on an error. 2 errors on the night for Will Lee at short. But in his defense, they've been weird hops, like that last one. Do you charge it, or do you stay back on it and wait for it to come to you? You got to make that split-second decision. And Fonte is cruising down the first baseline. If Lee had fielded it cleanly, it would have been a very close play. Hard to tell if he'd made it out or not. Garrett Huber now batting. He is 2 for 4. Scored the third of the 5 runs in the 6th inning for the Redhawks. Schillinger locates it. throw that mask off. It's hard to see. That mask is good for protecting your face, but when the ball hits the ground and you're not sure where it is, you throw it off, but you sort of lose your bearings for a second or two. 2-0 the count. Huber hits a fly ball to right field, and that's going to drop in for a single. And they're going to send Fonte, and Fonte's going to score as the ball hits the fence in right field. And Garrett Huber with an RBI double. Actually, an RBI triple. I'm going to give him the triple.
Shortstop.
As Higgins was playing in, and Fonte turned down the Jets and scored the sixth run with 2 outs. First run given up by Sean Bryant with 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Carson Klaus 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts and 2 flyouts to the end, 1 to left and 1 to second base. Takes ball 1, count even at 1-1.
Score 6-4 by the way.
6-4. Yeah. $6-4 or 7-4? I've got 6-4. Oh, okay, all right. Strike 2. Klaus behind in the count, 1-2 with 2 outs. Garrett Huber at third. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 run came in the top of the 9th for the Hawks. They now lead 6-4. Heading to the bottom of the 9th, we are watching Chaparrals baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Leading off for the Chaparrals, number 8, Karsten Jersley.
Karsten Jersley will lead things off here in the bottom of the 9th. Last 3 outs for the Chaps here. It'll be Jersley, Schellinger, and Byrell. 9-1-2 hitters. Facing Ethan Peters in his 4th inning of work. He's done a nice job. And scooped up and grounded out to the shortstop for out number 1. It'll bring up the top of the order in Colton Schillinger.
One more blue ticket for a T-Bone Bar and Grill hat. 470530.
One and 0. So far, Ethan Peters in his 4th inning of work, only given up 2 hits, 1 walk, and struck out 6. One away. Stick around for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy fresh cheese curds made daily. And Schillinger draws the walk with one out here in the bottom of the ninth.
Second baseman, number 2, Isaiah.
As the Chaparrals are still breathing. And Isaiah Byral, 1 for 4. 3 strikeouts and an RBI single in the 5th. I tell you, Ethan Peters has shut the door here on the Shaps offense. That pitch high and away. Count even at a ball and the strike. And now Peters starting to kind of lose the strike zone. It's now 3-1. 1 on, 1 out. And Byral looking for his second hit. Here's the pitch, and he walked him. So consecutive walks has put runners at first and second with 1 out. That run in the top of the 7th weighs big now as it's a 2-run lead going into the bottom of the 9th. And the Chaparrals still breathing. Riley Bauman. Single walk. 2 for 2 and 2 walks. And he hits a flare to right field. Here comes Schillinger. They're going to send him home. Wirtz is going to hold up the go-ahead, the tying run at third. So an RBI single for Riley Bauman makes it 6-5. And that run play that came in the top of the 7th plays big here as we have runners at second and third with just 1 out. That'll bring up Caden Schillinger, the DH. Hit by a pitch and 3 straight strikeouts. Only 1 out. Runners at second and third. Tying run 90 feet away. Go ahead. The winning run at second. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 and 2. Back-to-back walks caused the problems for Ethan Peters and a big hit for Riley Bauman. And that was a big strikeout right there. That was a big strikeout for Ethan Peters, his 7th.
Number 5, Gage Worley.
And the Chaps down to their last out. Gage Worley, 0 for 4. Swing and a miss. Tying run 90 feet away. Winning run at second with 2 outs. And the Chaps down to their last strike. And that'll do it. Back-to-back strikeouts, and that'll end the game as the Chaparrals lose by the final score of 6-4. Stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show, Nasonville Dairy, with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Yes, sir. All right, welcome back to the Zaleski Sports Broadcast of Chaparrals Baseball. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. I am here with the Redhawks, Garrett Huber, who went 3 for 4 tonight. Big game. Tell us what you did tonight as far as what pitches you saw and how you hit them.
Well, I saw a lot of curveballs. I faced these guys. I played with these guys 2 years ago, and they knew I couldn't hit the curveball very well. So gave me a lot of them, but a few fastballs, and it's fun stuff.
You see, you whipped Joe Boo tonight, couldn't hit the curveball.
yeah, I always struggle with them.
Now on the field, you were a third baseman?
I was center field.
Center field. A couple of big catches out there, correct?
Yeah, a couple. Couple hard hit balls.
Okay. Well, we're going to put you in the house, sir.
All right, sounds good to me.
I'm going to give you the microphone and get out of the way. When you're ready, go ahead.
I'm Garrett Huber, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Thank you.
You bet. Well, the Chaparrals took it on the chin tonight by the final score of 6-4. They led 4-0 heading into the 6th inning in a big 5-run outburst by the offense of the Redhawks gave them the 5-4 lead. They put one more run over in the top of the 9th. They made it close to the Chaparrals scoring one in the 9th, but came up short and back-to-back strikeouts as the Chaparrals lost tonight by the final score of 6-5. Great game. Thanks for tuning in tonight. For my producer, Garrett Short, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Again, final score. Redhawks